And good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday morning, 45 degrees. Get out and look at the full moon. It looks quite pretty out there this morning. Roads are a little wet, but should be okay. JC?
Well, you know, just trying to get a little bit, huh?
Fix that camera shot.
I thought it was my turn.
I like it when we have to shut Jamie up and just not let him just babble, and we'll be good. But anyway, let's talk about the weather for just a moment. 45 degrees. Feels nice. Now we're headed that way.
I thought y'all was giving me time to get my hair fixed. Hey, good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us on a Tuesday morning. Actually, this week, Frank, I'm going to try to put in my first full week of the new year, 2014.
Oh, my goodness.
Last week we worked, what, 2 days? Last week this time, what was it, 5 degrees? I'm going to try to put my first week. Hey, good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM on this Tuesday morning. Gloria just told you. As always, this portion of the kitchen brought to you by Hometown Market. 5 locations. Don't forget those weekly specials will be coming out tomorrow, and you'll hear them here first, right here on ZTV 11. Anyway, thank y'all for getting up with us. Coming up on today's program, Joseph Cannon is going to join us. Harold Wells usually with us after a city council meeting. Now, out of town, Joseph's going to fill in this morning, so we'll hear from Councilman Joseph in just a little bit also. And we're going to go down to some video from down the road at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church. We were all there this Sunday. Dusty did a top 10 reasons you know the sermon might be going a little longer than usual. So we borrowed that from him. We'll be sharing that with y'all too coming up in just a little bit. We got some interesting stories in there. Frank, Abby, and Brad, if he survives, out back in the back this morning. A lot of football news to talk about too. We got a big week planned. Thank y'all for getting up with our first actually full week of the new year. You believe that, Frank? I like to rest up. When it's cold, old people don't like to get out a whole lot. And coming up, April 1st, will be 40 years ago that I started in television at educational TV, bringing home the grand total of, we got paid once a month. So if y'all struggling out there, so, oh yeah, I'm making a lot of money, all that, or you at home, I ain't making enough. I brought home $283 a month.
Wow.
It was all profit, but
I'm assuming that was good.
I don't ever forget, Frank, my grandfather. I stopped and talked to him one day, and I said, man, Channel 31's offered me a job, going to pay me $2.50 an hour. Minimum wage, I think $2.25. He said, man, them people at educational TV sure have been good to you. I'd hate to see you leave such a good job. I said, thank you. I'm moving on. But anyway, I'll be telling y'all that story from here to April so y'all get that you don't already know. Anyway, thank y'all for getting up with us today. Going to be absolutely summertime. Gloria's going to tell you about that. Tomorrow we'll have to wear snowshoes.
Oh, I hope not. But yes, temperatures will be changing. So get out and enjoy today. Right now we're about 45 degrees out there and pretty much 20% chance of rain almost every day for the next week. But we should be okay and plenty of sunshine today. So it should be nice. High temperatures of 57. Hopefully we'll see that 60 mark. And then tomorrow, look at the high, 38. Don't like that at all. 24 for the low, and of course partly cloudy skies with still 20% chance of rain. Look at the rest of the week. Looks like 10 to 20% chance of rain every day, and that's really about it. What are you pointing at?
Did you do that little article there? You're supposed to do what I tell you to.
Returns, yeah, okay. Slim chances of snow.
Slim chances, all right.
Slim chance.
Are you doing what I tell you to do?
It's actually, no, both actually. Slim chance of snow and very slim chance of me doing what you tell me to do.
Yeah.
It's exactly a technical term. But of course the weather, it has been a little nuts. Now we could see some snow flurries, but don't worry about anything sticking.
It's supposed to be beautiful the rest of the week. This is going to be a little bit of cold. But hey, here's something. We were talking in our spinning class today. Heather said, now, talking about Heather Haney, our instructor over to gym over there, and she is saying that, by the way, pulled up at the gym yesterday morning at 4:45. You know, usually in our spinning class at Sports Fit, Monday morning, we don't have about 5 people.
It's January.
We yesterday said, man, what's all the cars doing out here? Go in, 15 people in class. Half of them will probably quit by the end of the morning.
3 weeks.
All right, but Heather brought a point to she said, okay, this cold weather, Frank, it's going to kill all the bugs and mosquitoes. Not necessarily true. That's an old wives' tale, I do believe, but here's what was in the paper the other day. AL.com says the good news is the Arctic-like temperatures from last week invaded Alabama will kill many summer insects and pests. True. Bad news is mosquitoes probably will not be among those whose populations fall as much as the mercury. The blood-sucking skeeters tend to lay eggs in sheltered areas, while adults hibernate in caves, tree holes, and even sewers, so they can probably survive the winter blast that plunged temperatures into single digits here in North Alabama.
Oh,
so there you go. Mosquitoes will be alive and well coming up in spring.
Don't worry, they'll find me.
Hey, Frank, ain't Groundhog Day February 2nd? I think that's the day of the Super Bowl.
Is it?
Groundhog Day and the day of the Super Bowl. Hey, I want to wish a happy birthday this morning. Saw this out of Decatur Daily. This lady here, Lucy Ford, celebrates her 106th birthday at Decatur Health and Rehab Monday with family and residents. Out of Decatur Daily, 106 years old. Congratulations to Miss Lucy this morning.
Now, there's a lady, in Tennessee, I want to say Fayetteville maybe, or Franklin?
Yeah, Fayetteville.
104 years old on Thursday. So we're going to try to get Jamie Ricketts up there to shoot some.
I missed this yesterday on the Today Show. I turned it off about when Kathy Lee came on. I watched some of that. A lady from Hartselle was on there yesterday. She lost 185 pounds.
Wow, good for her.
Emily Moore stepped into the Today Show yesterday, faced an oversized photograph of her she did not recognize, taken in summer of 2011. She's lost 185 pounds. She went by a Joy Fit Club Highlight Success Weight Loss Stories. It was some kind of book she got. She responded to it back on January 6th, and she was on yesterday. Losing 185 pounds is a lot of weight.
My goodness, that's like you.
Thank you.
Well, add a few pounds.
Yeah, I've gotten a little chubbier. See, I don't know what to correct. Everybody's fat during this day, and that's just like at church. Everybody comes in, but I want to mention something else on that.
What?
We were having lunch at Friday at Stanfield's. And Stanfield's a great place to eat if you're ever in Rogersville, right there behind the BP, 1 block. And Al came out, the owner, and he says, we were trying to eat healthy and all that. He said, y'all are just like everybody else. During January, Frank, every year he has to order more salad and more vegetables because everybody's on this health food kick.
And probably more chicken.
And more chicken. He said a lot more chicken, a lot more vegetables because they run out. He said, but give it after January, maybe into February, I guess Valentine's Day, maybe a cutoff. Everybody's out eating chocolate. He said after that, it kind of everybody get back to normal eating stuff that they like to. It's like Gloria the other day. She's on this kick. What is that? Chia seeds?
Yeah.
Not chia pet.
Chia seeds.
She puts that, they're supposed to fill you up. Eating
Works
all
for
this
me.
stuff. Any of y'all ever heard of kale? Not kale, somebody, Kale. Well, it's some green rubbish looking stuff that a goat might eat. She feeds me that, and I said, I got to have some real food.
And he had oatmeal for breakfast.
I got to have some real food. All right, let's talk about some football right quick. Our favorite subject this morning. Lane Kiffin is back in the SEC. He is back at Bama, offensive coordinator. Saban is a genius.
He's got to know what he's
Well, here's where he's a genius. He got a $2 million a year raise and lost 2 football games at the end of the year. So somebody's doing something right. All right, and Bo Davis returns to coach the defensive line. This just happened. Defensive line coach was made complete yesterday. Bo Davis rejoined the Alabama football team, according to reports from the American Football Coaches Association. He'd been at Texas and just reported going to go to Bobby Petrino's deal up at Louisville, and then said no, he would basically stay put. Front page USA Today this morning. College coaches continues to cash in. Kevin Sumlin got a big raise to $5 million. Used to be only 2 people made $5 million a year. Well, 3, maybe Les Miles at LSU, Saban, and then Mac Brown. So now they're saying because of Nick, everybody's getting more cash. Football season basically is all over for us. I got some news to do in a minute, but let me go to my trusty iPad this morning.
While you do that, I want to say happy birthday to Chick-fil-A Matthew Kyle. I want to say it was over the weekend, and we missed it on Friday, but happy birthday, Matthew. And then also
Well, he probably didn't want us to mention
will
it.
be here soon. His birthday was last week as well. I know,
What?
he was probably just being... So if you see Matthew Kyle at Chick-fil-A, tell him happy birthday. We'll be there later having lunch with our favorite Brian Davis.